Hey guys, oh my gosh, it's been a long time. So forgive me for not recording. I just been feeling very, I don't know, puzzled. I don't know what else I could say. I'm not sure what I want to talk about. There's so many things to talk about. So many things are happening and changing in Israel, and it's just making me frustrated and a little annoyed, and I'm not quite sure like how to deal with this. So it kind of makes me a little bit snarky. Also, I think I mentioned before about living in Israel. It's like prickly fruit. What's that? What's that fruit? That's
Prickly pear, sabra.
sabra. That's it. The word is sabra. So there's a fruit that's a sabra, and it says that Israelis are like sabra fruit, which means they're very prickly on the outside. And the inside, they're sweet and soft, and so that's been me lately. And I haven't really been wanting to do a video because I'm like that. So I'm not sure if you're aware about the elections, but we have to do you have to read about it because it's very complicated. It's nothing like America. It makes me so annoyed when people compare America to Israel because it isn't. It's two different types of forms of government. One is supposed to be a democracy, and this is a socialist country. So, I mean, that's a capitalist country, and this is a socialist. And all the things that Israel is what Americans say they don't want. So it has the ones that are trying to defend that whatever the situation is. I'm just rambling. I'm so annoyed. Anyway, we have 3 elections lately in 1 year, and that is unheard of. And basically, it's boiling down to people wanting to stay in power, even though they're a criminal. Sounds familiar, right? Also that the government has been pretty much like, just like, I feel like we're on this rat on the wheel, or a mouse on the wheel, or a hamster. You pick your creature on a wheel, and we're just going in circles over and over again, and I'm just so tired of it. I'm ready for change. I'm ready for things to be different. We have poverty here in Israel. We have senior citizens, and we have handicapped people, and all of these things are here, and they will be here. And we do have socialized medicine that helps them and things like that. But we're growing. So many people are moving to Israel, so we need more hospitals and more housing for the people that live here, not the ones that from, say, America, and they buy a gorgeous apartment in this expensive building that nobody who actually lives here and works here can afford. So those beautiful buildings are for the people that come from out of the country. So we need some kind of change that needs to be thought about for the country. The bombings or the terrorist attacks or whatever, these things happen all the time. Not all the time, God forbid, but it happens periodically, regularly. Like every year you hear something. So how do we stop it? What is going on to make these changes? And I'm just ready for change. And I've always voted for the same party for like years. And this particular party is always with Likud and the Prime Minister Netanyahu Bibi. And I'm all for supporting my Haredi neighborhood and schools and things like that. But the world, the country doesn't revolve around my needs. I see people who aren't of my circle who need or who struggle, and that makes me stop and pause and say, what am I voting for? Um, so that's like been on my mind, and we moved to a gorgeous apartment that we're so happy with that I mentioned, and I'm enjoying it, and I'm trying to get my house in order and make it nice and pretty and something that I feel that I can come home with. And I'm really into not having a lot of stuff. I find that when I have a lot of stuff, it makes more work for me, and it's just stuff. It doesn't have any meaning to it. So I've been like really deep into my feelings lately. Um, I also like trying to meet new friends, people to hang out with, which is like zero, like momish. I chatting on the phone, I speak to the same people, but I rarely see anybody. I mean, I just moved here, and as I said, I've been into my house, and I haven't really necessarily made a big effort to go out and say, hi, how are you? I haven't done that. And I'm not really wanting to, because I am a snob in the type of people that I want to hang out with, or who I am, what I want to do. And everything's from Hashem, you know, it's from God. And it's all good. And I realize that for me, as I get older, the most important thing to me is quality of life, quality friends, and trying my best not like to judge people, even though I just judge the whole government and people that don't care about other people. But it's a work in progress. I'm not perfect, you know, but a lot of things have been going on, and I just haven't been feeling like doing a video, because I feel like, you know, I need to talk about happy things or positive things, or and I'm too self-conscious to really talk about deep about my feelings or what goes on with me. But right now, the government is definitely on my mind, and me trying to get out of my comfort zone and meet more people and stop thinking about all my dearest friends who don't live anywhere near me, and traveling to them. You know, I travel to them and I hang out with them, but it'd be nice, like it would be how it used to be for me back in the day. Somebody knock on your door every day. What are you doing? Or your friends come over and you fold laundry together, or you're cooking, and then it motivates the person that they go home and they make a meal, or we meet up on the bench and we talk and we schmooze. So I don't have any of that anymore, and I haven't had it in years. I say it like a long time, but at least since I moved to Jerusalem. Versus living on a yeshuv. So I think I've said before, like when people move to Israel, the best place you could live is on a yeshuv or a very small town, not in the city. I'm not a city girl, but we own our apartment now. Not own it, I shouldn't say. But this is our apartment. We're not moving anymore. And we don't have to worry about moving, thank God. And I have to make this mine. I have to. There's the Beit Knesset that I go to sometimes, but the weather is like, well, thank God I'm not a man, so I don't have to go to Beit Knesset and do tefillot and all that. I can do it right here at home. And there's like, you know, so maybe when the weather gets warmer, I'll meet people in the neighborhood. My building's great. There are more religious people in my building, which is awesome. So that's kind of like what I wanted to say, but I would like you to please... you read about our government. I mean, if you're coming to visit or you're thinking about moving to Israel, I highly suggest that you read about our government. One of the websites that you can go to read about the country and get familiar with how the government works before commenting is Virtual, I think it's called Virtual Israel. I'll maybe put a link later, not right now because I have to find it. But it's a great source to understand like the money, the people on the money, the country, the government, and things like that. Also, another great website to go to is Nefesh B'Nefesh to learn about communities. I wouldn't necessarily say there because it's very expensive, a lot of the places that are listed on Nefesh B'Nefesh. And it's very... Ashkenazi Anglo, which there's nothing wrong with that, but I find that it's nice to be in a place with a mixture of Jews. And yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking with me. I really appreciate it. Like, subscribe, and please hit the notification button so that me being so trifling of uploading a video, you'll get the notification that I did a video, and you'll be like, yay, she did a video. I'm so happy. Let's bring out like fireworks and everything because she did a video. So thanks for watching. Stick with me, and hopefully I'll record again. And you probably like, yeah, right, but still, don't forget to hit the notification button. And when you get it, it'll be like, surprise. Thanks for watching.